As the President and CEO of Aultman Health Foundation, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 16th Annual Memory Tree Light Up a Life ceremony. This annual tree lighting is a special, somber opportunity to commemorate or honor loved ones we hold in our hearts and reflect on their impact in our lives. Your memory tree donations help provide specialized services and support to our Aultman hospice, grief services, and spiritual care teams. We are privileged to serve our patients, families, and loved ones through the support and compassion of these important teams. Together, we pay tribute to loved ones while supporting patients and families who are navigating an end-of-life journey with Aultman Hospice. Hospice care extends beyond the patients and includes care for families and friends as well. We recognize the importance of these moments, and it is our honor to be there during this journey. I am very grateful to those who are participating in this ceremony tonight: Dr. Deborah Lair, Chaplain Daryl Mays, music therapist Isabel Sunland, Mr. Ray Standing, and Linda Casey. Each will share how Aultman Hospice has personally impacted their lives. To our Aultman Hospice and Spiritual Care Team family, I thank you for the compassion you provide during difficult times and for coordinating this special time of reflection. The names of those honored this year with memorial lights and tribute wreaths will be shared throughout the program. Thank you for joining us tonight for Aultman's Memory Tree Light Up a Life ceremony. From all of us here at Aultman, we wish you and your family a peaceful holiday season.
Good evening. My name is Deborah Lair, and I serve as a hospice and palliative care physician over in Alliance, Ohio. I've been a part of the Alliance medical community for about 30 years now. Hospice has been such an important part of my life these past 10 years, and I'm very happy to share some of my thoughts regarding this with you today. I believe hospice is where I'm meant to serve at this point in my career. I believe that patients in general usually seek out medical care for two basic reasons: because they're afraid of something and they're in pain. And patients entering the hospice level of support are really no different. Patients are vulnerable when they come into our program. They're often afraid of what is to come, afraid of the unknown, afraid of not having help when they need it, of having symptoms uncontrolled, afraid of dying. And our mission, our challenge, our goal is to help every patient, to the best of our abilities, find comfort and peace. Every life journey is different, and just as no two of us are the same, no two journeys are the same. Hospice strives to help patients where they are along their journey. The road is often winding and full of difficult moments, and our hospice team, which is composed of nurses' aides, social workers, chaplains, pharmacists, nurse practitioners, and physicians, well, we all work together to attend to our patients and to their families. There's great sadness in hospice, but there is also great joy. Joy in helping to give comfort to a patient in need, to assist the family members as they make ready for the loss of their loved one. Joy in providing spiritual comfort. Joy in being able to help our patients have a peaceful transition and passing. It's not easy to accomplish these goals for our patients and families, and we rely on effective and frequent communication between patient, family, caregivers, and our hospice team. The privilege to serve is not taken lightly. I view being able to be a part of a patient's life in these difficult moments as a blessing. I am humbled to be a part of such an intimate experience and grateful for the continued opportunity to serve. This represents my overall view of hospice care, and I know these sentiments are shared by others on my care team. Thank you for allowing me to share my perspective on hospice care in our community.
Help us, God, to focus on those things that keep us going. Remind us that time will never erase the memories, and that for a moment we are not alone as we gather at this time of honor and remembrance. We give thanks for the times we had with our loved ones, both the ups and the downs of living life. But most of all, we are grateful for love, which is stronger than death. Help us to bear our sorrow with courage, to look forward slowly, one day at a time, and to gain some comfort from those who can help us ease our pain. Be with us now as we seek to offer encouragement and support to each other. Amen.
Well, the sun is surely sinking down, and the moon is slowly rising. So this whole world might still be spinning around. Oh, and I still love you. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes. It's alright. I don't know no love songs, and I can't sing the blues anymore. But I can sing this song, and you can sing this song when I'm gone. It won't be long before another day. We're gonna have a good time, and no one's gonna take that time away. You can stay as long as you like. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes. It's alright. And I don't know no love songs, and I can't sing the blues anymore. Oh, but I can sing this song, and you can sing this song when I'm gone. No, I don't know no love songs, and I can't sing the blues anymore. Oh, but I can sing this song. Oh, and you can sing this song when I'm gone.
Well, I have many favorite moments, but one of my most favorite was our wedding day. We didn't have a large wedding. It was just an informal wedding, but it was very nice and very meaningful. My wife, Barbara, and I were married in July 9th, 1970, and as of July 9th of 2021, we were married 51 years. We have 2 children and 6 grandchildren. We had hospice care from December of 2021 until my wife passed away in March of 2022. She started out with lymphoma, which is a form of cancer, and then she ended up with ovarian cancer, and it had spread, and this is what led us to Aultman's hospice home care. It was a little upsetting because I knew that our time together was going to be limited, but I knew that it was going to be it was the best decision to make. My wife she was on liquid morphine, and it had to be measured, precisely, and had to keep an accurate record of it. And I did not mind at all doing it. I was glad to be able to do it, but it was tedious. I didn't want to give her too much medicine, but I didn't want to give her not enough where she would be uncomfortable. Now, that was hospice's whole philosophy. They said, we want to keep her comfortable. They were always concerned, how I was doing, how I was getting along with taking care of her medications and taking care of some of her just primary needs and so forth. And they was always there to give me a encouragement, and a nice hug at the end of the day. I really appreciated it. Dr. Lair, she was my wife's palliative care doctor. And my wife enjoyed, a lot of people, especially when you're really sick, you don't want to go to the doctor. My wife never minded going to Dr. Lair because Dr. Lair, she would adjust her medicine as needed and so forth. But Dr. Lair always was upbeat and encouraged her to keep fighting, don't give up. And Dr. Lair always told her, she said, my goal is to keep you upright and moving forward as long as we possibly can. And she did. They're still helping me because I am going to a grief support group, which is headed up by Elizabeth from the Alliance Hospice Center. And we have a meeting once a month, and that's been very helpful. And I appreciate all of her, she's called me several times to see how I'm doing, and I appreciate it all. The person that's a caregiver, they're already under a lot of stress. But with the hospice care, it takes a lot of the stress away because the nurse comes and all the other folks, the social worker comes, and people come to help give the patient a bath and things like this. It really takes a lot of the stress away from the caregiver, and it's a wise choice.
On behalf of the leadership and caregiving team of Aultman Hospice, we thank you for being a part of this wonderful annual ceremony. Tonight marks the 16th year of remembrance. This Light Up a Life Memory Tree event is held to honor and celebrate our loved ones. They each hold a special place in our hearts and minds, especially during this holiday season. I, as many of you, have precious memories of holidays past and traditions kept, paying tribute to those we have lost. I hope this ceremony allows you some healing as you remember those special times. The hospice staff is honored to care for our community. Their gift, and it truly is a gift, is in providing physical, spiritual, and emotional care along the end-of-life journey. In this past year, hospice services have been provided to over 750 patients and their family and friends. I speak for the physicians, nurses, nurse aides, social workers, chaplains, and volunteers that it has been a privilege to be alongside many of you during these difficult times. This evening involves a light on the tree to honor your loved ones, but I also hope it brings a little light to your heart during this holiday season.